To explain a little thing in the beginning of the story is that I like to drink, but not like a 21-year-old that just started drinking and goes to the bar every night. I'm talking a little glass of alcohol next to the food to spice it up a little. And this one day, I think it was about 2 years ago, I had to have vodka because I was out of whiskey. So, but I didn't have anything to mix it with. So I just put the glass on the table and started cutting the vegetables. It must have been late at night because I could barely see anything and I was really tired. The power was out. A storm was raging 2 days ago, so I lit some candles, put the vegetables on the table, started eating, and when I picked up the glass to drink, it had a rather peculiar taste. I can't say it was bad, but it was different and tasted very special. I simply just kept drinking because I didn't think it was good or bad. I was too tired to really think about it. And in the dim candlelight, I couldn't really see what it was, but I just took the last of the vegetables, ate them, and felt that same taste again, as if something was put on the food and in the water, in the vodka. I didn't dislike it, but I didn't like it either. So I just kept eating, and after 1 or 2 hours, I went to sleep. I just watched 3 or 2 episodes of The Walking Dead, and I was pretty tired. The next morning, when I went to the bathroom to take a shower, I put soap in my hair, but when I was going to put soap on my body, I felt a sharp sting in my arm. The kind of sting as when you cut yourself in the finger and are trying to wash it off. And I looked down at my arm, and there was an at least 1/2 inch deep, 2 decimeter long cut across my arm. So I went out, put some bandage on it, and went to eat breakfast. I poured up another glass of vodka and started drinking. But this time, it didn't have that edge like when I drank the night before. This time it was pretty pale, to say the least. I didn't think much of it, so I just kept eating my cereals. And then went to work. I work at a telephone company, so not really much action exists in my life. When I was on my way home, my car had broke down, so I had to walk. When I finally got home, was really tired, I sat down in my chair and poured up a glass of vodka, and I wanted to see if I could replicate that taste, and if it only was because I was tired. But then I realized the cut in the arm from 2 days ago, and then realized that the only thing I used the knife for that day was cutting the vegetable in the evening. So I tried to cut my finger and pour some of it in the vodka, and it must have been more than from the day before, because it had the same edge, but this time it was simply marvelous. It was something to wonder in. Really, it was a beautiful taste. It was like a piece of art. And it just became a habit after then. Every night and every time I drank vodka with a touch of blood. But after a couple of weeks, I started becoming pale and more like tipsy every time I was about to cut myself. So I realized that I needed a solution to find easy blood and to not hurt myself. And that's when my neighbor knocked on the door. Thank you guys. This was today's creepypasta. This one, don't judge. This one I made myself. And if you want more of these, just leave a comment, okay? This is Clara from Space and Clara's YouTube channel. See ya.